Hello everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're going to take another look here at Bitcoin, see what's going on, and obviously celebrate here today on a Monday. You know, we haven't had a nice green candle like this in a little while, so it's nice to see that back on track and obviously up over 40,000 is a big indication of a nice push to the upside here. If we can get past 41,500, I'll be sitting really pretty here. Now, not a financial advisor, love teaching people how to trade. Hopefully you can learn a thing or two here today. And if you want to learn more, of course, become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is the website, link in the description below. I send out signals and also provide you with a trading academy, teach you how to become a better trader. So everything I cover here, more in depth, obviously to help you understand that. Okay, so taking a look here. Let's go ahead and understand some big stuff here. Really important stuff, of course, but just also bear in mind we're a little early. In other words, the trading day hasn't closed yet, so it's not official. This one-day candlestick has not effectively finished. So a little premature in that sense, but we are trending very, very positively. And what I mean by that is we're up over the 50-day simple moving average. That's trending right around 40,300. If we can close above that, that'll be extremely important. So I'll be very happy if we see that happen. We'll see a lot more signals. A lot of things are going to start happening here because we get confirmation that Bitcoin's at least on the right side of the tracks for a change, right? Now it's not official. It's not like we're breaking a key level resistance. I would say 46,000 would be probably the most important place in which we want to cross to be able to have some consistency, so like a true bullish sentiment. But for right now, this is a very, very good start. Okay, so all good stuff there in that sense. Up over 50-day SMA for the moment. We're up over 50 on the RSI as well. If we can get again a close above, just say right around 40,500 or higher, close to where the price point's at right now, we'll be in very, very good shape. We've also got a MACD conversion on the one-day chart as well, telling us that we should expect to see some more green days in the future. Okay. All great stuff there. I can't celebrate that enough. Definitely good stuff. And most of this happened just since the market opened, right? So obviously some good sentiment happened there as well. And just as we expected yesterday too, the price did come down, of course, based on the way that things were trending, but it's recovered nicely and bounced off of that support level right there exactly at 37,000. You see we got a candle wick all the way down to 37 and it has gone up ever since. So all good stuff there in that sense. Just kind of reaffirming that 37,000 is a strong support and that we're not willing to let the price go any lower than that. See a significant amount of volume here and of course a strong volume right at 37,000. So that's a good value. Hopefully you're able to get into Bitcoin at 37,000. So that's kind of what we're looking at there for the moment here on the 4-hour. We're up over both moving averages as well. We're kind of struggling in between both for the moment. And now we're up above the 200 and the 50. So that's extremely important. We can get a close, again, right above 40,000. We'll be in very, very good shape. Once again, prefer 40,500, but 40,000/40,500 is a good range to close at. And that would put us in a position where we're up over both moving averages on the 1-day and the 4-hour. We're up over 50 on the RSI on both the 1-day and the 4-hour. And that's extremely important to give us that push to the upside. I'm really excited for this because this is going to mean that we can comfortably open some signals here and be actually back on track for what it's worth. A lot of coins are taking off right now. In fact, I got a lot of requests I got to fulfill here today, but generally speaking, fantastic. There's literally nothing I see here on the 4-hour that is adverse. Even if we look at TD sequential, we pretty much got a reset here recently, and we could continue on for another full 12 to 24 hours at this rate. Okay, so again, it very well could continue higher. So taking a look at the 1-hour, let's go ahead and see. Obviously, the last 2 hours has just totally dominated. Keep in mind that is a significant increase in a short amount of time. A good 7% in 2 hours. There's possibility of a pullback. Just being straightforward with you, we're well outside of standard deviation lines, and you can see that the price is pushing too high too fast, which is all well and good, but it's also something that will probably correct itself, at least to an extent. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a close closer to 40,000 over the next couple of hours. We might see retracement closer to 40. Just again, based on the way that it should work. But we're only 2 hours into this trading period too, though, right? So you got to understand that this continuation could happen for another 8 to 10 hours, at least on the 1-hour, and get us all the way up to 41,500, if not even higher at this rate. It's going crazy. So really good stuff there. I mean, the amount of volume that we've seen in the last 12 hours, more specific last 2 hours, is crazy. So all good stuff there in that sense. Ichimoku Cloud's probably going to tell us we have extreme, no reason not to keep your position open. So if you have a long position, keep it open. Hopefully you weren't caught on the short end of the stick, so to speak. In other words, taking a short position. Because yes, there are a lot of bearish indications out there, but this is a strong, firm indication that we're kind of back on track, at least tentatively for the moment. Okay. Now, we got to celebrate this. We got to be happy and excited about this, but don't get too cavalier and just jump right in and start getting crazy and, just overly ambitious. It's nothing wrong with taking a position and adding to your position with some other altcoins, but with this overextension here, I don't want to even imply this, but it could possibly be a bull trap. I doubt that is the case, considering the fact that the market opened and the rest of the market's doing well. It doesn't feel like that. But just know that what goes up must come down, and we're well outside those standard deviation lines. So we take a look at the volume weighted average price here. You can see that the price is definitely trending well above the standard deviation on the View app and even the Bollinger Bands too. It's effectively the same thing in a lot of ways. It's just one's based on volume, the other one's based on some other metrics. But generally speaking, we're looking very good. Just don't be surprised if we see a slight pullback here, of course. I would say that closer to 40,000 makes more sense considering how overextended it is right now. At the very least, we want to see some consolidation closer to 41, and then we might possibly see another leg up. Again, we'll cover this again here later. I might even cover this once again later today as a possibility, just because I get a lot of requests for Bitcoin twice a day, which I think is kind of a little much, but depends on what part of the world you're in. I totally get it. So maybe I'll take another look at this later, but I'll cover a lot of other altcoins here today as well to kind of see what's happening. But generally speaking, all good things. There's literally nothing adverse here. We're only 2 hours into a very strong push. So there's no doubt that this could very well continue on further, right? Again, I'm not telling you to take a position right now. Don't go along right where we're at the top when it's expected to pull back. But if it does pull back down to just say 39.5 or 40,000, it would not be a terrible place to consider taking entry and adding to your position, just based on the overall sense of the way things are going. But what we want to happen here, this is what I think is going to be important. At the end of the trading day, we need to see a price point above the 50-day simple moving average. If we can close above 40,250 as a close approximate, that's roughly right where the 50 SMA is trending, we're going to be in very, very good shape. Ultimately, a close over 40,000 would still be very good. But we got to respect the fact that this 50-day SMA has rejected the price action recently. It did a very good job of holding the price action in place previously. So it's still working as a resistance until it's officially broken. And it's not officially broken until the one-day candlestick closes. So again, I'm not telling you to necessarily wait. Feel free to dollar cost average. It's still, Bitcoin's still good value in the 39 to 40,000 range. But on the same accord, try not to just go all in at this point. It's easy to get excited, but there is potential for a pullback. And until we get a one-day candlestick close, we don't truly know where we're going to go next. But again, a close over 40,000, I would say round number 40,500 would be excellent. That would really put us in a very good position above all moving averages. We'd close over 50 in both RSIs, and that to me is extremely important. Okay, and once more too, looking forward, if we can get a close over 41,500, not necessarily today, but in the near future, that would be an extremely positive sign. Okay, because again, we're still in this resistance channel between 40,000 and 41,500. There's a lot of selling pressure at that area. At least there has been previously. Today it's a different story, of course, but we're still early into the day. We're only 2 hours in, so please be cautious and try not to think that this is just the way that it is all of a sudden, right? So just trying to be the voice of reason. This is beautiful. We gotta get excited. Don't get me wrong. Have fun with it. There's nothing wrong with that. But just be realistic in the sense that if you're not cautiously optimistic, you can be you can get wrecked. So just be realistic in the sense that we may not. There might be a potential pullback, but how hard is the question, right? Because again, it's extremely overextended for the moment. So if it doesn't pull back, we go sideways. That'd be ultimately the best thing for us. All right, I'm speaking in circles again. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you found benefit here today, of course. Be on the lookout for a lot of other videos from me here now moving forward, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you're not currently a community member, CryptoCache.tech, looking forward to working with you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for your time.